You're good. Get out of here. Welcome to Bub Fight Night 5. I'm your host, Matthew Wright, and I'm joined by my esteemed guests, Gary Baxter.
Hello.
And Dustin Devon Reisner. And we have a full slate of events for you tonight here at the BWO headquarters. So please, enjoy yourselves. The fruits of our labor, we enjoy to give back to you. There are hot dogs. There are hostess cakes.
Please.
Beers.
Huh?
Women.
No.
Okay, there's no women. So, let's recap. Since Bub Fight Night 4, for those of you that weren't there, the BUB split into two factions. One being the dominant faction and the other being the not-so-dominant faction. And hence, there being a little bit of tension and dissension in the ranks of the BUB. Scale moment. All right. So, anyways, we've had a very fruitful year in the BWO. Obviously,
very fruitful.
The loot, the fame, the fortune, the glory,
The notoriety.
the women.
All right. Yeah. The women. Yeah.
All right. There's not many women,
No,
but
there's none.
The increase in penis length and girth. And,
I've noticed that. I've noticed it too.
Fullness of erection.
Yeah.
Is
It's there.
It's like
Yeah. It's definitely
it's
a
like
benefit.
rock hard.
It's
All right.
It's a definite
So
benefit.
there are many perks of being in the BWO. We would know because we are the BWO. So
Correct.
if you didn't know, we're the BWO.
Correct.
Okay. All right. We do need to pause for our sponsors for a moment. I want to thank our first sponsor, Twin City Vape Shop. They provide us with the best vapes.
Vaping is awesome.
And our other sponsor, Morton Salt, who was happy to provide us with all the salt that we would need for tonight's events, which is where we're heading with this. Bub Fight Night 5, BWO, sold out.
Can't wait!
One night only, here, October
Tonight!
24th, 2015. And we are live, and we're ready to do this. We have a full slate of events. We have many tournaments for you to enjoy. We have many games for you to enjoy on the side after you get your ass beat and you get kicked out of tournaments. You don't just have to stand by and watch. You can obviously enjoy the hot dogs.
That's
and
where the hot dogs come in.
And the beers. And
Eat a Hostess.
Yes. So,
after you get your ass beat,
first we're going to start off tonight with Super Street Fighter 2 HD Remix, which is a very popular game.
Correct. One of my favorites.
Amongst our gaming group, and Gary has won multiple times.
I've won a couple.
And Dustin has fared well. I've not fared well. And Ryan Campbell has fared very well.
Yeah, he won. Good. Was it? He won 3.
He won one of them.
Bub Fight Night 3.
Yeah,
I think he's a major threat.
He's Akuma. So
Yes.
I wonder if he'll be playing Akuma tonight.
Probably.
We'll see. He's pretty good.
He's got one character.
One more than some. So,
True.
All right, the next event tonight will be Soul Calibur 4. And some people might say, why not 5? Because we had 2 copies of 4. So
It's
we're
cheap.
playing Soul Calibur 4 tonight. And I've played a collective 10 minutes of my life. So I'm really going to be coming out strong tonight. Going to be coming out real
Just
strong.
smash those buttons. I have not played that game in nearly 2 years.
All right.
I'm gonna wreck people.
I think this is going to level the playing field.
To kind of talk about this though, what I always tell people is when they play these games, how important blocking is. You can play a game and not block. Like when we played, what was that, King of Fighters? I'd never played that game. I won that tournament last time, and I just blocked. Blocking is very important. But fuck you guys, you never block.
It's that simple. Just back, down and back. That's all you need to do.
Is that how you block in Soul Calibur 4?
I have no clue.
I don't know either.
It might be a button. We'll find out.
We're going to look up the button.
I'm hoping it's
so
back.
there's that. All right, and obviously we'll finish the main 3 fighting tournaments with the Magnum Opus, the Ultra Street Fighter 4, Double Elimination, and it is a true test of skill. And you know, from what I'm hearing, some people have actually been playing and practicing and increasing their skill. And we'll see.
I know for a fact the Campbells have been playing in their group.
Tonight.
We will see. I mean, it's easy to say we've been playing, but we'll see. That's all we can say is we'll see.
I feel strong.
He looked strong the other day.
Very strong.
And finally, we will have the mystery game for tonight. So, Gary, you want to tell us a little bit about the mystery game? Because I've never played it.
Yes, Matt, I do want to tell you about the mystery game. This is a good mystery game. We've played in the past. We've had a first-person shooter. I think that's the only time we've had. No, we've had 2 non-mystery games that weren't. We had NBA Jam. We had
a wrestling game.
No, that was a fighting game technically. But we had the shooting game. We played Halo, and then we played it was Unreal.
Unreal, that's right. Yep.
But this one is a Return to Roots. It's a mystery fighting game. It's a good one. It's an easy one. It's legitimately 2 buttons. Anyone can play it. Dive kick. This is a good one. You hit one button to jump in the air, aka dive. You hit the other button to kick downwards. You jump in the air, dive, and you kick downwards. It's one hit. You hit the person, they're done. So in a single match, it's first to 5 hits wins. Dude, this game's great. If you go a whole match without winning, so like if you get to 4-0, a big icon will come up and say, fraud detected, you know what I mean? So if you fucking get hit, you're a fraud, it'll call you out. We won't even have to talk shit because the game will call you out in the actual game.
I can't wait
this
to
is a
call
good
the
one.
fraud tonight.
Frauds will be revealed tonight in dive kick.
Excellent.
And you want to hit somebody in the head with your kick because it dizzies them.
Yes. Makes you less efficient when you dive into the air and less efficient when you kick down into the ground.
Okay.
Great game.
That's great. Now we want to tell you a little bit about where your money's going to. So yes, there is a $5 entrance fee. Some of that money goes into a pot that will be distributed to the people who get, first, second, third,
and fourth
place. And that will be for Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, and Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
And then $10 straight up goes to the mystery game winner.
Yes.
So
we're taking that out of the total.
Yeah. So when we get our money, we'll take that money out, put it straight to the mystery game, and the winner of that will get the money, and then you guys can have a good time and also enjoy some of our other side games such as the digital identifier of combat knowledge,
also known as
Dick.
The Dick. The Dick is fantastic. You can call people out all night, say, get your ass to the Dick because I'm going to pound you. It costs a quarter. Each player will place a quarter in front of them. You will play 1 round. The game on there is Street Fighter 2. It's on Super Nintendo. It plays like absolute shit.
It's stiff.
Dude, the Dick is stiff.
Very stiff.
rigid.
The Dick, I can't tell you how rigid and stiff the Dick is because this thing will identify your combat knowledge, okay? So each of you will place a quarter down. You will play 1 match only. So the winner will take both quarters and will put them in their pocket. However, you can always be called out for the Dick, okay? The one thing is if someone's playing a game in the main tournament, you can't call them out on the Dick, but you can be called out on the Dick at any time, okay? You can't turn the shit down. I mean, you can turn it down, but
You can keep challenging someone. You can humble someone.
Yeah.
You want to take all their money.
Humble
Keep challenging them to the Dick.
You're going to get dick tonight, boys. So, be careful who you call out. Be careful who you talk shit to. You might get dicked. Remember, the dick is stiff, it's rigid, and it's penetrating. It's large. It's all-encompassing.
Oh, okay. Now, we probably should talk about some of the fighters tonight. There are some talented fighters.
Yes.
Obviously, us. We're
The most talented.
The most talented.
Yeah.
And then some guys that are also talented. We have the Campbell Soup brothers.
Yeah.
I think at least one of them's good. One of them could be good.
Could be good.
He thinks he's good.
They've been put in work.
But which one is which?
I don't know. I can never tell which one's which anyway.
I don't know either. I mean, they look the same. They both look like shit.
I always call one the wrong name, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So
we'll
see. I've
We
been
should
hearing a lot of good, positive things though. So.
I hear the younger one, Grant, is the coolest Campbell. I don't even know why you hang out with these guys.
Or the sisters.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
The sisters.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Sean. The
Yeah,
sister.
Sean. Yeah, Sean is the
little sister.
Is the little sister, Sean, and then Regina.
Leah.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
They were hot. They were hot. So
Smoking.
So there's that. Also, we have one of their friends, Brody. He's a Vega player.
Yeah.
He gets whipped.
If
He
you can,
matches.
if you can dodge the cheese, you'll be okay. If not,
So
You're in
there's
trouble.
Brody.
Brody's going to beat some people tonight.
Yeah.
Brody's going to
Dustin.
beat some people.
Dustin, Brody's going to beat some people tonight, right?
yeah, possibly.
Probably.
Man, that claw, dude. That. So
We also have.
they're bringing a friend. His name's Alex Zerby.
I do not know.
I know nothing about this.
I've
kid.
heard good things about him, though.
And after we beat his ass tonight, I'm not going to know anything about him either. So. I mean,
R.I.P.
Thanks for the $5, dude.
Yeah. And, you know, that money does go to a good place.
Yeah.
It goes to a good
It
cause.
goes to a good pocket.
Yeah.
It usually gets redistributed.
Yep.
You know, we're like the government. We'll collect your money from you, and then we redistribute it back, though. So enjoy the fruits of what your money goes towards.
There's no greed.
Exactly.
No greed here. No
Yeah.
greed.
Please keep bringing your friends. This is great. This is great, guys.
The more
Yeah.
the merrier.
We also have Bruce Baxter in attendance,
Yep.
and he's been practicing for the last hour, so he should be rock solid.
Man,
I just his Sakura is not good,
no.
and
It's
only
as a compliment, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's just not there. It's not where it needs to be. It's not very good. It's not sound fundamentally. It's really just shit. I mean, that's as a compliment, though. I'm saying that as nicely as I can.
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
So,
but
but I mean, it's something.
yeah.
Something's better than nothing.
I mean, kind of.
We
Not quite.
have talked about family ties. I mean, obviously Bruce is from the bloodline,
Yeah.
the royal bloodline,
Yeah.
and some of that has to come in genes, right? Like,
I mean, I
there's a
guess.
tie to the genes, though, right? I mean,
As
you
far as
want
I
to believe
know,
so.
I mean,
You believe so?
he's very Aztec looking, as I'm very European looking, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what kind of bloodlines.
He does have a bit of Aztec look to him, doesn't he?
He's a little bit of he's from the Aztec bloodline, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes,
Strong.
I do.
Very Spartan-esque. But dude, I think he has potential, for sure.
Okay.
We'll see what he can do.
Speaking of bloodlines, there's also Dustin's bloodline, Chad.
Yes.
So
Identical twins, like identical to the T.
Like when they get something in their mind, they really go out and
Yes.
they get it.
So, a little bit about Chad. He came into Fight Night 2, correct? And demolished.
He came in strong.
Yeah, strong,
Strong,
demolished.
just pure.
Probably one of the strongest fighters of the night. Just wrecked people.
Tides a fight.
Yeah, the fights of March. And he just demolished people. And just sadly, I mean, he's supposed to be here tonight, but
He's not been seen.
we haven't seen him since he missed Fight Night 3. He missed Fight Night 4. He's supposed to be here tonight, but they can't find him. He hasn't been to work.
It wasn't an accident.
He was in an accident. Yeah, he wrecked his car, and man, we just don't know where he's
I
at.
haven't seen him since then.
There was
If you've seen him, there's a number to call.
you'll see flyers. There's a number.
There's
to
flyers. I don't remember the number.
I'm worried. I'm worried about him.
I am too.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's no reward, but if you see him, you should let people know where he's
you're a
at.
suitable replacement, though. I mean, you guys are very, very similar people. Probably identical.
I'll carry the scale torch.
We also have another one of the bloodline, Mark. Mark Howard will be in attendance.
He'll be here. Yep.
And he will be.
He'll be here, but he won't be here. You
He'll
know what I'm
be here.
saying?
I'll say
And
this.
he will be adding to
The player
the environment.
count, the count of the players at the tournament.
Yeah,
He'll be adding
the
to that.
morale. He'll add to the morale. The
Yeah.
morale.
He's been
will be
here.
boosted, uplifted by his presence.
And he's
Correct.
been here at every fight night. Hasn't missed a
Yeah,
one.
he's a trooper. I mean,
soldier.
I mean,
He is.
he's won a match.
I think he beat me once.
He'll sometimes say it's a waste of time, but he loves it.
Yeah, he will tell you it's a waste of time. I mean, he will let you
Yes.
know when things are a waste of
Yes.
time repeatedly. We got a great fighter. He came into this last fight night with his friend, and they actually did some work. I was surprised at this. Kevin. Now Kevin comes
Kevin
in.
beat me in Mortal Kombat.
Yes, these guys play Mortal Kombat. I mean,
Whoop me in Mortal Kombat.
is that a fighting game? I don't know.
I hadn't played.
It's something.
It felt like a train wreck to me, but you know, to each their own.
It felt like shit. You know what? Kevin thrives in shit, So I mean, he did fantastic.
Oh, he wades through it.
He was in his element.
He's the Dwayne Wade of shit. Kevin is.
Dwayne
Wade of shit. Kevin is shit. Like, so when it's, you can equate Kevin to shit.
It's dominant.
Yeah, dominant. And he did, Mortal Kombat was fantastic. He did, now, Yancey got first in Mortal Kombat, right? And then Kevin got second.
The whole crew,
yeah.
The whole crew.
Kevin was a bit salty about that loss, if I remember correctly.
A little salty shit. So, yeah.
And that is it for the people who had the kindness to use the page in RSVP. Obviously, they'll get a gift bag tonight and VIP treatment. We have a couple people who are on the injury report.
Yeah.
And they're not able to make it.
It's a pity. It's a pity.
So Derek Brewer has a sack injury, can't be here. Then get strong, Brewer.
Yes, yes. Our best wishes out to all those in recovery. Sean Mackley cannot make it.
Reason?
Salty balls.
Yeah, and Reason, old man. Age?
Fuddy Duddy.
That's right.
Ticulitis.
Yeah.
Fuddy Duddy ticulitis.
Oh.
Which is.
Yeah, just get well, Sean, please.
And David Abrams. You want to expand on Dave's injury? I don't feel comfortable talking about it.
I don't either, because you know what? This is important that Dave was here. Now, what people may not know that you two are...
We're arch rivals.
Arch rivals.
He's my arch nemesis. Ken versus Ryu. And he just hasn't been bringing it with Ryu the past few fight nights. It's you know, I wanted to fight a good Ryu, and it just didn't happen.
Because there's probably not going to be any good Ryus here.
So is he ducking? Is that what you're saying?
I think possibly he's done.
I didn't think Dave would do that, but all right. Well, get well, Dave.
Speedy recovery, my friend.
Speedy. So we got Ryan Phelps, who may or may not show up. I was talking to him the other day. I said, "Hey, Ryan, you ready to come to fight night? Get some fights in, be a man?" He said, "No, Gary, I don't want to fight. I'm going to go to fight night, but I don't want to fight. I won't go if you make me fight. I'm Ryan Phelps." That's just Sandy. So get well, Ryan. I hope that gets cleaned out. If you're here tonight, I mean, just fight, dude. Fight. Be a man and fight, okay?
I didn't see his name on the injury report. This is breaking news.
This is Sandy. It just came in.
Okay. We do need to take a pause and identify sponsors. Obviously, Campbell Soup.
Yeah, Campbell Soup.
The extra salt.
You know, Twin City Vapes for providing the great vapes.
Vaping is awesome.
All right. We have just a couple more things to cover here tonight, guys, and then we can get started. The first thing is, it's been a very good year for the BWO. We are going to be able to expand beyond capacity this year, and we are going to, based on how people do tonight, we're going to be able to offer a new contract, a guaranteed contract to join BWO and enjoy some of these perks. And, you know, we're going to be looking for someone who holds up all the beliefs that we hold true to ourselves.
What kind of traits do we value in the BWO? Go ahead and we'll give them some examples.
Integrity is the main one.
Integrity.
You have to have integrity.
I think that might be number one, is integrity. I mean, if you can't be a moral, upstanding person, just don't even apply. You're not going to make it. I mean, if you know you're not that type of person, you're already out. We know what type of person we're looking for, so.
Yeah, someone with a very strong moral compass is going to go a long way with BWO. To me, it's you know, charitable. BWO.
Absolutely.
Charitable.
I mean, we have hot dogs and hostesses tonight. I mean, help yourself, guys, please.
They're giving, they give the knowledge. It's not just about the tangible item, but the intangible, you know.
Absolutely.
The knowledge that will be dropped tonight will change you forever in your game, your fighting game abilities. You know, you're going to learn things, and that is really, it's invaluable. You can put no price on that.
No, it's
and you know, there's a wealth of knowledge from '95 to present day. You know, so
mostly '95.
We like to share that. We like to share that information with our friends, and we're ready to add another friend to the.
I mean, because you guys are like, I mean, You guys are guys. I don't know if you're friends.
Acquaintances?
So, I mean, just consider this a friend contract. You're joining an elite group of players, fighters, wonderful human beings, charitable,
Tight-knit group.
Humble, really.
very humble. I mean, if there was one thing you could describe us as, it would be humble. I mean, absolutely humble.
First humble, then
Integrity.
Selfless.
then charitable.
Yes.
You have to be selfless.
And I think we need to add a fourth because there's going to be a fourth member. So those are our top three. And the fourth thing,
Maybe that player can define that fourth thing. Maybe
I
that's
think-
what we've been looking for as a group.
I think so.
We
Because
just-
a triangle is a very strong shape, but a square,
My God, a square.
two triangles put together.
I think in the architectural world, squares are much stronger than triangles.
I believe so too. That's why they put two of them together.
That's why bridges are squares, right? I mean, they're just squares.
Squarish.
Yeah. When you go through a tunnel, it's not a fucking triangle; it's a square.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like those four corners together. What was once three can now be four.
It could be
All
you.
right. So obviously the
Yeah.
contract's up for grabs, and really, you want to change your life tonight and forever, and actually become something worthwhile.
Now's
Tonight
your
might
chance.
be your night.
You'll
Now
add
it's
two.
boring
You'll
and
add
continue to
2
be a piece of
inches.
shit for the rest of your life. There are some misconceptions about the BWO, though. I think there are some things going around on the internet, some slanderous things.
Yes.
Some mudslinging, if you will, and I think people are trying to,
Slander
give
name.
us a bad reputation when that is not the case. We're obviously charitable, humble,
Selfless individuals.
and, so there are those misconceptions. I think one misconception, though, Gary, this one's to you, and this is the one that we polled. It was the most, by far, the question that they wanted to be asked the most. And they wanted to ask, how could someone who formed the BUB, who led the BUB, who, was the hero to many of those people, and has now been painted with a very broad brush, in my opinion, as the villain.
That's understandable. I can see. I understand their point of view. I created the BUB, and man, what a group it was at that time. But as you know, when DDR's water stagnates in his dishes, it turns into shit. So,
Quite literally.
stagnated shit had to be cleansed. And I knew who could cleanse the shit. This man here, and this man here.
Been cleaning shit up my whole life.
And when we go from a group that we had 3 fight nights, and the results were continually the same, always the same.
Subpar.
That would be generous saying subpar. I mean, I'm being humble right now, but saying subpar results would be generous because always the same, and it had to be done. I had to leave behind so that they could grow, so that the shit could grow.
Tough love.
It had to be done.
A shit golem.
It was a natural progression.
Well, Gary, that was very profound.
Thank you.
And,
It's very humble.
you're a very humble guy. DDR, the next question that was brought to us from the Facebook page was, besides the 95, what have you been focusing on the most with your Street Fighter games?
That's a tough question. Not very much. I rely on the 95 primarily to get the job done, and it generally does. It hasn't let me down. Well, it has, but generally it doesn't. And
You know why I believe it works? I believe that some of these kids weren't even born in '95. So this combo and this display of power is just unbelievable to them. They've never seen it before. So, although
Till you're
going
in the
beyond the
throes of
95?
95, you don't understand.
Correct. And some of these people just like 95 to them was a year of their life, whereas 95 to you was, how old were you then? 15?
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
You understood the 95. You accepted the 95. So
I would even say I am the 95.
yeah. Good.
I believe that 100%.
100%.
Well, that's all we have for you tonight. We hope you enjoy yourselves. We are looking forward to offering a new